with a decent draft. And more importantly than that, it's a hero speciality. It's a player speciality. And I always like seeing that, especially in these qualifier games. So let's get into it. Game number 1.
And already, Mary's showing the specialties of modern-day Prophet. He used the TP to early place a ward in the dire triangle. So they're walking up with confidence, but Lil, under the cover of smoke and good positioning, isn't falling victim to that move. But yeah, this ward already positioned much earlier.
Mm-hmm. We'll see it. They're gonna sniff this one out. No, not just yet.
He actually planted both. Yeah, he placed one on the top in the middle, and then just south on the high ground on the dire side, he placed another one. So using that TP, because no other hero in the game can get to mid lane this quickly, because he just TPs there straight away. Yeah.
Very cool. Okay, well, looks like no one's going to sniff out any other ward just yet, as because chasing a wolf.
He's feeding a wolf. No, he's 21 gold.
Oh my god, the gold difference right now is insurmountable.
Economy is shattered. Everything is going to. Wait, it's TI qualifiers. What's the rules on swearing?
Yeah, I think it's fine.
All right, we'll use it next time.
Yeah. Probably not my call.
Look at you. Look at you reserving yourself there. You can do it, but I won't.
Yeah.
All right, so Nomad Express just gonna get plowed by it. Oh well, pushed under the bus. Oh, they're laning the Kotl with the TA actually. Yeah, I think I actually favour the Radiant lanes a lot more. It just feels it plays itself. You know, stomp into root, into clicks. Super easy to apply that pressure.
Yeah, it's very straightforward. It's I always like easy lanes to play as well. You can sometimes get baited by like, oh, I've used my spell. That means I must use my spell, and then you're left defenseless afterwards. But overall, it's yeah, it's a much more straightforward situation.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
It's the calm before the storm. And all these lanes are just going to happily hit creeps in the first couple waves, and as soon as you hit level 2 Centaur, double edge and a stomp, bot lane, suddenly there's a reality rift dragging you back. You
understand that, right?
Yeah,
it really is going to be at the XP.
Hope Observer's done his finger stretches this morning. Mr. Patrick, you've got them nice and limbered up, ready to go.
Yeah, he told me he does stretch them.
He's fast.
Yeah,
it's fast. Well, here we go with a little bit of aggression onto Cloud here. Ooh,
nice sprout
as well, yeah. Just taking a ton of damage, actually. One more right click. They're going to kill him. I wasn't expecting that. I mean, Mary is going to die for this. Lil's able to just stay upon him, but along with the wolves, still great little first blood. And yeah, Prophet, definitely a great hero to get first blood on as well.
Now there's a window. Lycan's going to have to TP back into the lane on cooldown for 78 seconds. Will he just walk down the lane and get aggressed on instantly? That is a window for Mary to apply pressure, but instead he just TPs to mid, takes the water rune. What a pesky hero. It's why Prophet is also so annoying, because as long as you don't take an engagement pre 7 minutes, he will always just TP onto the wisdom rune. He can sprout block paths so you can't walk up into it. Like, there's a lot of just small plays he can make in the first 10 minutes of the game that annoy you. Of course, nowadays you don't really level your treants, so you're not sending treants to block camps or to prevent stacks or to deny stuff. You're just playing on your TP yourself, but that's maybe a refreshing way to see the hero played nowadays, because it's all about maxing that teleport, having that 30-second global presence, and putting Sprout all around the place.
Be everywhere. Do everything. Get all the XP. Get the wisdom runes. Punch God in the face. That's how you play Nature's Prophet. Also got to be a little bit careful as well.
Oh, and TA's getting punched in the face right now. Top only 108 hits. One more click.
Oh, Juggernaut actually backs away from it, and yeah, they can't quite close the gap down for the last hit. And now South comes out from Kami. It's gonna be okay. Very, very close. Meanwhile, mid, they're just kind of trading. I mean, this is a pretty boring mid, I would say. Like, I don't think either of them are going to be able to kill each other just due to their spells. Maybe the Pango gets caught out by rotation or something, but...
Yeah. Ever since we saw Pango just destroy the DPC scene in the last, 3 tours, We've seen Ember Pango a lot of times, and both heroes have that lane pushing ability. Ember goes for the Searing Chains for Sleight of Fist, just to have some minor kill threat. But once again, due to the supports of Hydra, we're not probably going to be seeing any, oh wow, Pango's died type scenarios. It's all on Mary to be that guy. And once again, just TP straight on in, takes the water rune.
Obnoxious.
It is so annoying.
And you know what the worst thing is? As a mid laner, you can't even cry at your side lanes and be like, you didn't say he was missing, you know? It's Prophet. He's just going to TP. You've got no one to blame but yourself, and that's the worst, because...
You have to already be at the rune, right? That's basically what we're saying, yeah.
And, you know, that's when you have nothing to blame, then what? You have to admit you were wrong? Not in my Dota games, no thank you. But of course, these are professional players, and the only reason they're as good as they are is because they're very good at self-criticism and improving. So, you know, there's also that.
Never giving up in a Dota. So anyways, yeah, the repercussions of the Prophet thinking about mid lane water runes is they're not TPing to top. So this TA potentially could have died, I think, maybe once if the Prophet TP'd up here, due to just the positioning of her, the stomps, the roots. But instead they're focusing more on him, but they're realizing maybe we don't need to overwhelm the TA. But he's actually TPing up this time.
He's TPing it as well, yeah. He's joining the mix, and with the Shroud, they're going to be able to bring him down. Sprout getting it done, providing a little bit of extra damage, bit of lockdown, and giving them vision for the right clicks. Very nice. Yeah,
beautiful stuff. And because you start with Blightstone and Prophet, you're able to get to Medallion ever so quickly, because the Blight is, what, 33% of the build-up? Give or take. So yeah, one kill here, one random bounty rune, and suddenly you've already got a medallion. And well, it's an extra 1,000 or so gold to get to that Solar Crest. An early game for Prophet where you dictate the tempo. You can have a pre-12-minute Solar Crest, and it's too much for some heroes to handle. Especially in this game where they have plenty of follow-up damage, with the CK and the Pangolier.
And also, look at the heroes they're playing against as well, as they tries to go for the Rolling Thunder, but gets chainsed up by the Ember Spirit. But yeah, look what they're playing against. You know, it's TA, it's Ember Spirit, it's Lycan. Every single one of their cores only deals physical damage, except Ember, who can deal a little bit of both. But it's still mostly physical. So the Solar Crest just is so value this game. If you want anyone to have a good start, it's definitely him. But there might be some trouble in the mid lane, actually, as Chira's Sudsed up, cannot kill the bug from this. And he just cannot kill that pesky little Phantom's Embrace. TP out from the Willow. She's going to be all right. Thank you very much, Shadow Realm.
I think that was on Mary there. I think between the two of them, they needed to coordinate hitting the bug, but there was so much just stuff in the engagement that it was easy. I think Mary might have maybe misclicked the creep, probably Pango A-clicked as well, and they just weren't hitting that bug when it came through, and in doing so, you weren't able to get away from it.
It's not a bug. Why did you calling it that?
It's because it's Phantom Zero. It's a bug thing. It's just a bug thingy.
Do you know what it actually is?
Isn't it? Yeah, some like relation to Grimstroke, right?
Yeah, it's Grimstroke's wife who he killed and turned into a.
All right, well, okay, we can just say kill the wifey then. Sure.
Yeah.
So they had to kill the wifey, but they couldn't do it, right?
Yeah, somehow worse than bug, but sure. Accurate at least.
It's gonna double down. I mean, but it's like Misery. But like,
say it.
The issue is, I pick up these habits because when I used to coach, and Misery would call like acid spray cloud. Like, we just need to throw this cloud on the ground and tower's defended. I'm not going to do the Danish accent. Don't worry. It's too early in the day. I've not had my stiff cup of tea yet. So.
Oh, bottom lane, Mary getting caught out and will be brought down. That's the damage from Cloud and Lil to just right click him to the ground. Getting caught out a little bit there without his CK to back him up. Odika just wants to get this armlet online as quickly as possible. Doing pretty well on this CK so far. Thing is, he doesn't have, like, he looks more farm than everybody else in the game because he's just gone power treads into the armlet. He hasn't stopped for a bracer or anything like that. Any weak baby items.
No, I don't think you need to, especially with how relaxing the lane is. Like, ooh, bye Willow.
Yeah, they will get the Willow here. Looking for the return kill, though, onto this Templar. I mean, if they can get this TA here, which it looks like they might be able to, it's a great place for a Pango. Actually breaks the Rolling Thunder early to make sure they get that kill before the refraction comes back online. Very nicely done. But now, Auric looking to turn around.
He has a swash.
And kill off Shira, but Shira just blows him up with a swash, yeah? Great call. as Happy and Lil just have to back themselves up empty-handed. Crazy engagements and going very much in UALEIKUM's way for the first couple of fights here.
And the difficulty that's going to rise for Hydra is Cloud's had a very passive bot lane. This Lycan v CK, both heroes just hit creeps equally, but you need an extra hero to kind of join you in that mid game, and often Ember is that hero. Because Ember's been shut down, Mary taking pretty much every rune, is Cloud going to be able to do it by himself? He's stunned up 4 heroes around him, and he's just dead as well. Yeah.
Jesus, it's killing off inside the Metamorphosis is no easy feat, but they made it look exactly that. They're trying to get a bit of revenge here, Hydra, but I don't think they can. Actually, Shirish's coming in immediately, a TP in from Mary as well, and all of a sudden, they're going to lose.
They're just dead again?
What? The pacing from UALEIKUM is absolutely breakneck at the moment, and Hydra are not respecting it.
Mary's just doing absolutely everything for his team right now. Completely shutting down the Ember, getting that sort of like the first blood onto the Lycan bot lane, then applying a little bit of pressure top, but not too much. Hey, he's just really doing beautiful stuff. Higher net worth than the Ember. Yeah. Solar Crest coming out. This is exactly why Nature's Prophet is one of the most contested heroes across all the regions so far. It is absolute filth. And he's not even doing the meme build of just 4 points in TP and Sprout. He's just playing so methodically around the higher cooldown of level 1 teleport, focusing on the Nature's Call and the Sprout to have both map pressure through vision of the trees, whilst also getting that cheeky bit of Sprout damage. Yeah. And Pango clearly looks perfectly fine as a hero. In the games where you can swash and get kills, sure. In the harder games where you need to be that kind of frontliner a little bit, yes, it will look a lot worse. But right now, equally the same as old school Pangolier pre 7.34.
Oh, they're coming in though for the CK Hydra.
Will he?
Bit of
He has the illusion. So if he is sensing it, he might run the illusion left to tank it. But yeah, he's not aware.
He is absolutely not aware, and that might get him killed off. But look at the TPs coming. Everybody's coming on in here. They want to keep Onika alive at any given chance. Oryx still trying to fight up into this right now, but they're just going to drop everything on this Ember. They want to force him out. Meanwhile, Chiros has killed off Happy Diorara in the backlines here. And the Spirit, he's going to get beaten down as well. Goodness gracious me. I mean, you come carry and you leave with nothing.
You're not aware, but it doesn't matter. Like, level 9 armlet treads. Where is the damage with Hydra's smokes? Like, Ember's gonna walk over and slight. There's no Sky. There's no big punchy hero to utilize it. Grimstroke's a hero of a time. He's like the Slark of the supports. You know, he needs to free cast multiple spells over multiple times, and Slark, of course, right clicks multiple times of multiple times. You get the point. It's like they're not very good at smoking and killing things. And I think they just need to accept the fact that they just lost the lanes very handedly, and they're in mode recovery. I mean, they can't cross the river. Like, they don't have the heroes for it.
No, they do not. This river is might as well be a brick wall for Hydra, lest they smash into it once again. It feels like the side of UALEIKUM as well. Like, they know they're ahead, and they are playing so tight. Like, the moment they went on that, felt like there was just like a big red button, which the carry has next to him in the practice room, where he just alarm goes off. Everyone instantly TPs in, just like jumping down the fire poles in the station. Like, it was quick. They
rebound. So one key on the carrier's keyboard rebinds their camera positions to him. So if he wants his team, click, boom. Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
Man, I think for Hydra, if Cammy can get out here, it'd be good, but it does look like she's very dead.
Yep. And that was the bedlam being used on, I think it was on Mary. It might have been on the Pangolier. I didn't quite catch it, but
it's
either way.
13 minutes, and Ember's just dying. Wait, he could have got the kill. He just didn't press Stampede.
Ooh, unlucky. Hello? Hello? No, they didn't see him. Oh, they got him! Yo! What a catch! Bex and Matt.
7,000 gold lead at the 13-minute mark. How often do you see Ember not even have phase boots at the 13-minute mark?
He is so goddamn poor. Jesus.
Like, he's only 700 gold above the Willow. He could be lower net worth than the entirety of UALEIKUM.
Radiant's bottom tower
Yes,
is
if
under attack.
Willow stops warding, I think that might happen, or maybe get some other big kill. But
I thought I'd just, set the scene. It's just one of those.
no, it could happen if they keep going down this route.
Ooh.
So, keep it alive. Yes, get the deny. Easy.
More gold. The willow grows closer. Mary.
Mary. All right, this might be a little bit more than you can
Go for the kill, Mary.
with the just fighting. Oh my god, one's even coming in for this one.
Oh, the blinding light.
Click, get it, one more. Oh, it does get down. I mean, if he came out of that with a kill,
But look at top
That
now.
would've been awesome.
Centaur has blinked. This is going to be the reveal.
does just about catch it. That was very, very close. Has he managed to catch it correctly? Yep, there we go. The brambles are perfect from Bexon as well. Bexon. Yeesh. Dude, these guys are so in sync with one another.
I said they were the underdog coming into the series based on their Tour 3 record. Like, they finished 0-7. They made one roster change coming into this qualifier, bringing in a taker. But clearly, they are a brand new team. This is refreshingly aggressive. And when they met in Tour 3, it was a clean 2-0 for Hydra. It wasn't too close of a series. Just farming so methodically punish them. I think for Hydra now, their main game plan is wait for the Deso on the TA, wait for the Lycan to get the Helm of the Overlord, and hope to get some pick off into Roshan. But once again, TA shows for a split second.
He's taking too much damage here. He's actually going to fall to Kami. Kami holds his ground very, very well and kills off that Centaur into the tier 2. They might have found the line of aggression here in UALEIKUM, but how hard will they be punished? Alright, trying to come in on the sidelines here, looking to cancel the TP and will be able to do. Now Bexon in some trouble as well. Chira just needs to get out, but I'm not sure that's possible. Actually misses the swash even onto Warwick as well, but Mary's on the side.
But now Ember's too deep.
He's got clicks. He's got clicks for days. They're going to be able to bring down the Ember. Did not have the support from his team because they didn't have the resources to keep on chasing up there. And Cloud, nowhere to be seen. No shapeshift, which means no Lycan in that fight. And Ariel just get the kill onto Ember again. He gets pushed down once more, and T-Gub, it's getting close. Bexon continues to come out on top. Meanwhile,
Is it taking just solo down to Cloud?
yes, T-Governor, he is. All right, interesting. I mean, he did just pick up the Helm of the Overlord, so I guess that was kind of a pretty monstrous timing.
That's a very good timing. And it proves that CK has farmed for 16 minutes and isn't the strongest of heroes. He can perfectly assist his team, but in the 1v1, with the damage reduction of the Howl plus the whatever creeps available, it's going to be annoying. It will be a thorn in his side. I feel, if anything, this game, there is massive comeback potential for Hydra. I feel like they scale better into the late game, mainly because this Ember is a support Ember right now. Like, the Grimstroke actually is going to overtake the Ember. It wasn't the Willow, it's the Grimstroke. Grimstroke's 200 gold away. Well, ish. 300 gold now, but still, it's like, even in the top fight, if Ember had the Javelin, the Pango's already dead. We're not even questioning it. So now it's, okay, they've died top and CK's died in the mid lane. They're back. But because of how bad the Ember game has been, because of Mary shutting him down, plus Pango's natural moves, they are biding their time. But I feel like Roshan will be the key thing. If Hydra can get a kill, take it themselves, they're back in. If UALEIKUM go just yoink it, see ya, no Roshan for you, this 6k lead can become 10, 11, 12, if not more. But they just need to utilize all their heroes at the same time. They've been very spread on the map.
Yeah, and the one thing to say about the way UALEIKUM have played, it's been all about the fights, it's been all about getting the kills, the aggression. It hasn't been that much about objectives. And yeah, we're only 18 minutes in, but with the net worth advantage they have, some other teams, I would have expected them to take a few more buildings, at least all the tier 1s by now, but haven't even done that UALEIKUM.
Roshan time. And yeah, Taker, he's just rushing the heart. Just getting some raw HP, and gonna have an Aegis as well, most likely. But then again, maybe giving the Aegis to Pangolier could be good. It's the same logic as the previous series. Dawnbreaker, quite a glass cannon hero with the Deso build. In this game, Pangolier, get that additional swash in knowing that you have the Aegis to keep you alive, or a Taker takes it just to hit the buildings. Okay, no, Chira does go for it.
Radiant's bottom tower
Yoink.
is under attack.
Mine. Sorry. No, I like this a lot, though.
Stunned, you're stunned. I mean, he did have a slot for it, Otaka, so yeah. Hard to say what the comms were there.
CK is one of those, do I have ultimate, do I not type heroes, right? And we call it light switch heroes on and off, of course.
We do.
And Pangolier, on the other hand, is just a constant stream of light. So you don't need to be on or off, you just go, go, go. No, I do like the Aegis on Pangolier, it's pretty good.
Absolutely. And we'll see what he's able to do with it, but I imagine a ton of aggression is what we'll be looking at. Finally coming for this final tier 1 tower in the bottom lane. Should be pretty easy for him to take. No one's going to come and challenge this, as yeah, Taker getting pretty quickly towards his heart as well. Just straight up armlet, Echo Saber heart is a build up. People seem to really be liking heart this patch, huh?
Yeah, it's get tanky, get in the face of your opponent, and not opposed to it. CK, of course, having your illusions, having more strength, more damage, it all kind of translates to just being good for this specific hero. And if he can survive the jump, right, if he can survive the liking going on him, if the Ember, of course, had a better game, he's brushing him off. TA blinks, you meld strike some CK with a heart, yeah, he might not have as much armor, but it's like you have to eat through what, 3,500 HP, 4,000 HP. It's not a clean go, especially when you have Stampede to amp, like to enable the CK, Sprouts and Solar Crest. It's
kill the Thunder Hide, kill the Thunder Hide.
250.
Yes. Easy plus 250 for a Taker.
Hydra are doing a very good job at like silently farming. Like this was a 6,000-7,000 gold lead with Aegis, and now it's 4,000 gold. The TA has completed BKB. Ember, surprisingly, is only like 1,000 gold away from his own BKB. So there will be a timing for them to kind of punch their ticket back into the game. The question is, will UALEIKUM provide them that opportunity? As they are going quite aggressive now in the bot lane.
Hura might be losing this Aegis pretty damn quickly, and now Soulbind comes through as well, but they're just going to use that ultimate from the Sentinel to back themselves away. Stampede on out of there. Well,
he's high ground, he's cliff!
How does he get on the cliff? That's
the Reality Rift?
For him? Oh, well.
No, it's not, he's just dead.
Back himself away. Yeah, it does get being down. Terrible for him, I lied. Odegaard just taking chugs out of Warwick on the front lines, meanwhile in the Ember. He's going to be able to get off the slide, and now the jump away, but the Shograt is back on him in a flash. Meanwhile, Mary gets killed off. There comes a meld strike from Cammy. It's going to get them another kill here. I don't know how they've done it, but Hydra actually fairly successful out of this engagement.
I have never seen a CK cliff a Lycan due to Reality Rift. It was like the only way that you stop him from running onto your backline, and it gave Hydra just a little bit of life. And of course, TA with the BKB that we mentioned, she was able to stand her ground, get, I think it was like 5,000 damage off in that fight, and yeah. They need to be super careful. Like UALEIKUM's with their draft, as we see the replay here, it's super easy for them to try and make an engagement, but already on the disengage, Chira, what, a quarter HP to his name? Yeah, sure, Cloud's cliffed, but it's like a clear bubble of aggression, and Tia just able to free cast, click down, get a couple of those
just
meld strikes off, and side blades through as well.
It's kind of sick. Yeah, she played that fight nasty.
Yeah, Hydra, after quite a terrible start, about to draw even on net worth. UALEIKUM not really exerting their lead as well as they probably could be right now.
Yeah, and it comes down to a few small mistakes, you know.
Oh, Cloud
getting caught out. This could be big, though. Getting on top of Cloud. They need to slow him down, though. The ball, it's not quick enough. The Rolling Thunder is going to close the gap, but the stun finally connects, and they even get the bash back there. Very nice use of the shield crash to just force him into the enemy team. That is a good kill, and they're going to be able to get the Helm of the Dominator creep as well. It's another plus 250, this time for Chira Junior.
That's where if there was like a 7.34C where shapeshift move speed was like 575 or something, or 580, he would have lived.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of a patch being the marginal changes, moments like that. But yeah, Lycan does eventually go down.
They're looking for a bit of aggression on their own here, and this is onto Bexon. Bexon, I mean, he's got the Shadow Realm, but unfortunately, death shall be coming his way pretty shortly. Heals, yeah, make him work for it, you know? Make him take their time. He even tries to go for the Terrorize, but That's not going to happen.
Ember's done it. He's got his BKB. He had to go for like the most...
First item.
Yeah. No, it doesn't feel good in any way. Oh, he didn't have mana because of the swash.
Yeah.
God. I would not want to be... I can say Warwick. It's like a place in England. Spelled very differently, but still.
It's written so differently yet pronounced exactly the same, and it's really catching me off guard every time. Like, I'm saying it wrong. I'm not saying it wrong.
Hydra just under the tier 1 tower. This Centaur, fake tanky.
Yeah, he's getting beaten down pretty hard here. It needs some help. He's not going to find it. Kami just from the sidelines, whacking away with those. I mean, he's got a Desolator. He's got Side Blade. He's got Refraction. Too much damage. Cheer's coming in, but he's pretty slow. Let's see what they can do here. BKB pop from Kami as he just chases off the Pangolier. Pango actually has to back himself. Kami's still chasing. He wants his Pango dead, but he might find it. Mel Strike not enough to finish the job. Kami will be standing. Oh, Willow trying to finish it here, but might not be able to do so. And now in comes a Meld Strike. Annika trying to deal the job. Finally finishes the deal onto Kami. Now looking for more. Who can he see? Lil in the trees. No, doesn't actually catch him.
Under attack.
It gets out. Once again, scrappy engagements. Annika finds his best friend and does bring down that dragon.
Tower has fallen.
Like, Kami's playing his own little mini game of I'm gonna just have to do everything by himself. Because like every time you look at the breakdown, he's 5,000 damage, 4,000 damage. He's all the way up there. The rest of his team is like it's a little bit. So if T8 isn't making these aggressive plays, there's no way they're even getting 1 or 2 kills. So I respect the aggression, but T8 will always be that hero. If you ever blink poorly, if you ever slightly out of position, you are going to get punished. You are going to get brought down. You are a hero that needs to blink correctly and BKB correctly. If either of those things are slightly off the mark, you're instantly swarmed upon. Be it the Stampede, the Reality Rift, or the Rolling Thunder. There are plenty of ways for them to punish a overextending TA.
Yeah,
But unfortunately for Hydra, she has to overextend to kind of claw themselves back into this game because no one else is doing anything. I don't want to look at the Ember. It is a 9,000 net worth compared to everyone else. The profits pretty much the entire game has been creeping past and just on like equal to the net worth.
We're not looking at the Ember. Ooh.
This will be a game he would want to forget potentially down the line, and he will be banning out Nature's Prophet in the next game, or he's requesting it to the coach. He's like, boss, I didn't get to play any Dota.
He will spun kick the drafter off that chair. He will sit down and will ban the Prophet.
And then he'll get back up. My work here is done.
Yep, that's all he's doing.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Well, looks like it's Hydra's turn once again to go for the aggressive plays. Kami, you know, he's the one we're looking at in these fights, and pop the BKB, running for the Pangolier in the last engagement. Yeah, it was cute, but unfortunately didn't get you the kill, and that's what makes.
Oh, they got Kami?
No, they don't though. BKB actually still able to come out. 4 staff in, 4 staff out, shaking all about.
Axel Lycan, Nature's.
Yeah, and Shearer just bouncing around everybody, but the Soulbind connects him to the Centaur. It's also on the front line, so the entire Rolling Thunder duration is just going to get wasted. But that does give Vodka enough space to just bring it down that Lycan in the back, who tried to make a sneaky wraparound. But yeah, Vodka was ready to protect his supports like a true homie. Never leave a man behind.
Another value thing of Nature's with the Agnums pickup, Lycan doesn't really want to buy BKB, so as soon as he shapeshifts into the middle of the fight, you can instantly click on, you know, the Lycan portrait on the top, on him on the map, instantly get a 2-second route minimum to then enable the CK to follow up, or the Centaur to get that stomp. And with how Kami's playing, I feel like he's just more on the Radiant side than the Dire side, providing so many chances just to die. And yeah, they're getting punished.
Okay, alrighty.
They farmed for this, yeah.
They found their way back into the game, only to fight their way out of it again. And now Roshan is looking very, very tasty. There's that BKB finally coming out from the Ember Spirit. And it is a GTFO BKB, unfortunately.
But he has a Remnant top. So maybe he goes back to the Remnant, hugs the tree line, goes for a big snap. And also, I didn't know.
Okay.
There's a team logo in the top left-hand corner of the map.
What?
Did you know that?
What was that doing there?
Wait, is there one on the bottom right as well? There's not. What?
Whoa, that's a huge
Whoa!
Radiant buff.
Yeah, what the hell? That is unacceptable. Valve! I know there's a big TI around the corner, but my immersion.
Now sponsors are going to be like buying that and they're going to be like, right, you pick Radiant every time. You get one extra slot for your logos, so.
Imagine actually branding the Roshans. Like, just die as Roshan. Why is there a Radiant logo at it?
It's a lot of questions, and I don't think we're getting any answers. I think, yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what that's doing there.
So I was like, here's an Easter egg. No one's gonna find it because they're not idiots. And then me and you are like, oh, look at that, there's a logo. Yeah, it's like, that's the first thing I found. Oh, there's small things in life.
Indeed. Anyway, time for some pushing, methinks. Okay, Odika is an absolute beast now. He's got a heart, he's got an Aegis. If you want to kill him, you're going to have to do, at the very least, 8,000 damage to him in total. And that's not even including the regen the heart's going to be giving you, that armor's going to be giving you. It's going to be a tough old turkey.
Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower.
What's the play? Going for all tier 2s? Yep, that seems to be the call here.
Yeah, you don't really want to just go straight high ground. Like, TA is a ranged hero with plenty of damage, so respecting her high ground defensive capabilities, positioning is key. And yeah, instead, kill off the Ember.
Didn't want to use his BKB for that one.
It was quite a... I don't know, actually I didn't catch the start of the jump, but it did look like a hoof stomp into a fear root and many things that prevented him.
Oh, was he feared?
Yep.
Yeah, he was.
It was beautifully layered.
Like an excellent sponge cake. Middle lane? Not just yet. I mean, this is my one criticism of why I'm like, yeah, you want to get your lanes out, but like, there doesn't seem to be much urgency with them about playing with this Aegis. You know, last Aegis they got, they were just like, all right, let's hit the showers, boys. Get some farm, and we'll meet back up in 20. This time, it's kind of the same. There's no real like conceited effort. They just want to get their lanes out, and I get it. Like, get the map in a good place to take a fight, make a real push happening, rather than kind of half-heartedly going for multiple lanes at once. But I do feel like other teams would just be charging it right now.
Yeah, maybe they have some respect to the vision game of Hydra. Some random traps they don't want to run over. They just want to go back down the lane, do it properly, move together, and yeah, they're going to be taking the bottom tier 2. Torment is available if they want to snipe that away, or they can just go ahead and poke at the tier 3. They are looking to do that.
They were trying to set up for the high ground push, and Odika's just eating these creeps which the Lycan's feeding him. You gotta keep them away, man. Odika has shown you many times that he has no considerations about just blasting down that ancient creep, so it's free real.
He does lose HP awkwardly quickly, though. He has 4,000 HP, but only, what, it's 17 armor with Solar Crest. He has 10 armor by himself.
Yeah.
So, like, one meld strike is 8 armor, sorry, plus corrosion, which is how much armor? 3. So he goes to -1 armor without Solar Crest. Oh, and Deso, actually. Yeah. So yeah, he's minus many armors. He doesn't have a single armor to his name. Yeah, so this 4,000 HP is kind of like fake HP, especially against plenty of clicks that could occur, but time isn't Hydra's friend in the fight. They are dying a little bit too quickly.
Soul Bind is also really annoying when you're just trying to be that guy on the front lines pushing towers. And here we go, Ember Spirit. He's going to be fed into the meat grinder. Bye-bye, Warwick. They're going to look for, well, just the buildings here, actually. Once again, the Soulbind is very annoying for the Pangolin, who just has to sit here tanking hits from the TA. Wants to back himself out now. Does just about catch out the TA, though. TA might be forced to BKB here. The 4-staff away to try to find the space she needs. She's not going to get a chance to BKB because she's stunned up for Infinity. But now the response comes in, but it's just not enough. Cloud being beaten down as well, just being chased back into his fountain by a barrage of spells. Warwick's back in the mix. BKB pop trying to do something, but even inside his BKB, he's just getting turned into a fine powder. Back to the barracks, back to work. While they want to get what they came for. Creeps will be coming in just a second. Do they want to stick around and keep on finding this one? You betcha. They've got everything they need. They've got a heart. They've got an Aegis for another 30 seconds. They want to get at least a barracks with this. And there is no defense, not without your TA. It's just not happening.
He went fishing again.
More, oh my goodness. The catch, it's too much. The blink dagger, the stun, the swashbuckle. Centaur is there too. Warwick, he's got no BKB this time around. This is another tragic, tragic death for this Ember Spirit who has just been absolutely manhandled all game.
I mean, CK just went fishing time and time again. You Reality Rift, you take away 7 armor. It was always perfectly laid with a swashbuckle on top. He went for the plus 350 swashbuckle range on 10. So at any minute, if you just get clipped by Reality Rift, you're getting double, mid and carry, throwing in plenty of physical damage on top of you. And yeah, this Ember, he had a non-existent game this entire time. Not a single point. He's 0-11-6.
Jesus Christ.
He has been, I mean, Nature's Prophet completely removed him from the game, and then the entirety of UALEIKUM have decided to make sure he doesn't have fun.
You don't get to play this game. You specifically do not get to play.
If we could ironically give MVPs, this would be the game.
That would be toxic, and we don't.
And I'm not gonna do it.
Fans of positivity.
This is true, and it happens, and I do look forward to how Hydra navigate the bounce back for game 2.
Well, here we go. You got to do something. Melee barracks down, 1 range barracks remaining for Hydra. It seems so hard. It seems impossible. Once again, just trying to bring down that ice gem, and they nearly do with just the illusions, but...
Ooh, okay.
Right.
Range barracks alive. Not Megas
barrack
yet.
dream.
And this is the another annoyance of Nature's Prophet. You buy Solar Crest plus armor. You get AC plus armor. You go Ags for control. Like, there's a lot of just random items that you just passively get because you... Oopsie, I stole farm with my ultimate. That's a shame. I got enough kills. Like, this is probably going to be banned in the next game, I feel. Like, and this is why other teams, at least in the previous series, always banned it out. It does so much on the map. And the first party hat, potentially, that I've seen in the series, Mary, sporting the TI hat. Also, it would work on all his treants, but yet to use it.
Well, they've got them. They've got them.
Oh, I see it now. Yeah, let's go.
Looking amazing. Chira?
Oh, there's a fight happening, mate.
Yeah, he's just kind of in the fountain killing both the supports. Does get one of them, doesn't bring down the other, but now could be in a bit of danger as Kami starts unleashing onto it. They're going to be going with the Pangolier. Might not be the ideal start. They're looking for a beautiful terrorize coming out onto 2. They need the follow-up damage, though, and they're not quite going to find it. Soulbind coming out onto Otaka on his illusion. Warwick now taken to the front lines, popping that BKB and trying to chase off the side of UALEIKUM and maybe even look for a bit of a kill here, but that's going to be hard. But on to Mary. Okay, gets away. That
follow the wife. It's currently over the top invisible rune. And
dead.
Oh, get off me. Yeah, well.
Get embraced. Still has a helm, by the way. Absolutely beautiful.
This is like
Really
single-handedly one of the best things that Valve has ever made, because it's like you're like the logic behind this is clearly just
Why is it so big?
we've got a hat and we're just going to throw it no matter on any model, no matter it doesn't matter how it looks. We're just going to auto place it at the same position on all heroes. Like
brilliant.
And I love them. I love the jankiness. Like, this is like someone's afternoon work, and they're like, you know what, I'm gonna put hats in Dota. And they're like, yeah, you know what, do it.
I feel like they were like, oh, can you put hats on people? And the guy was like, yeah, sure. And then he just disappears for a week. And they're like, hey, Jeff, where's the thing with the hats? Oh, yeah, I did it. All right, so all the heroes. And he was like, oh, no, I put them on everything. And now...
Yeah, literally, yeah.
Sorry, what? All right, ship it.
But slightly offset. So it's kind of like not great, but so not great that it becomes great. Yeah, that'll do.
Genius. I want to see Lycan use it. I'm guessing the wolves get hats. Everyone gets
The best one is Shadow Shaman, because like his serpent wards all get the hats,
Yeah.
but they're at a 90-degree angle to the left. So they're not even on their heads,
Perfect.
they're just randomly offset. But either way, Mega Creep
That's
4,
snakes wear hats.
they do actually, yeah. How did you know? Do you have a snake?
I don't have to answer that.
But you are a snake. Damn. Only the British people wouldn't understand what I mean by that.
38 minutes on the clock. Roshan just about respawned, and it is time to take it and time for that final push. The Mega Creeps are flooding the base already for Hydra. I mean, they have okay Mega Creep defense. It would be better if Ember Spirit had... Oh, he actually did pick up the Maelstrom. He went back for it. BKB, Maelstrom, Kaya. Okay. It's something. They can defend against Megas pretty indefinitely now, so there will have to be an effort made from UALEIKUM to finish this, but it won't be hard. Unless they start diving Fountain and getting real spicy with it, all they have to do is sit behind Otica and watch him kill people. Help out with Buckle here and there. Stampede if need.
200 gold away from Aghanims and Grimstroke. Unfortunately, with the hero, I feel like every time I spoke about the Ags, it's always been as Mega Creeps have been taken. Like,
I got it.
Here it is.
It's not good.
So he's going to want to try and put it on the CK, but then navigate the illusion away from CK because he'll be able to just right-click it.
Die.
Yeah.
All right.
And does he have the BKB pierce wrist? He does. Okay, go on.
Press 1 if you think that the illusion is just going to immediately die. Press 2 if you think it's going to do something other than immediately die. We shall find out. Dark Portrait.
7.
Don't press 7. That's not an option.
So there it is.
Your 1k MMR. Oh, okay. All right. 2 presses. Looking pretty good right now. Although it is just chasing around a Pangolier. Meanwhile, Cammy taking heavy hits on the front lines here. The TA just trying to fight this, but unable to do so. Actually, Otica, he's gone. He's going to go down. His own illusion. It gets it done. But now, what can they do on the turnaround here? The BKB is out and the damage is coming into
has buyback.
The buyback comes out. She needs to get back into the front lines and help out her team. UALEIKUM, or actually, UALE going. But Warwick, he is looking for the chains here. It's not going to set up for much, though. I don't think they want to leave their base, especially with the Mega Creeps flooding on in here. In fact, they have to be very careful. They've got no BKBs, and honestly, UALEIKUM not really relying on cooldowns too much.
They got the Ember.
Down onto the big boy. The Ember Spirit's taken down once again. By big, I mean 4th poorest hero in the game, unfortunately. They're going to go for the tier 4s. Hydra, they're going to wait for their coddle, and then they're going to make their final hurrah. Lil, 25 seconds on that Dark Portrait, because he's just used it. Gotcha. But it's not really doing a whole lot. It's just trying to chase some heroes on the backlines, and meanwhile he's getting thumped in the face by the real thing. CK takes down another. Heals us out, just trying to control him up and trying to give the team a bit of time to get in position to try and take him down, but it's also going to give him time to get a Phantasm once again and go for those tier 4s, forcing Hydra into doing something about this, but they do have to fortify. No Aegis, remember, no BKB. Lutziger, is this a risk he actually wants to take? The answer is no. The game continues. UALEIKUM.
They're respecting it.
Yeah.
I mean, realistically for them, they just have to wait for CK Ultimate again and then just go. They don't have large cooldowns. You've got Stampede on 75-second cooldown. Rolling Thunder's only 80 seconds. It's by the time the fight ends, it's what, a 30-second window to wait to then go for another one. CK only 34 seconds away from the ultimate. I would be surprised if he doesn't go in. And of course, a reason why Grimstroke Ags against CK doesn't feel as good, you have that BKB piercing rift on your 20 talent. So any of the other carries don't really have BKB piercing abilities. But then CK, he can drag the clone in closer to quickly kill him off to then reposition. Doesn't matter either way. Hydra down 26,000 gold. Technically defended, but now looking to try and get something, and already the creeps are in. It is incredibly obvious that they are not home right now, as they are...
When they leave,
okay, not losing a tier 4.
They start a timer, which has about 2 minutes. Probably not even that. Probably more like 1 minute 30 on it. If you're not back by that point, then you're going to have some structural issues. You'll have to... Oh, here we go. Stampede being used here. They want to catch out this wow. Cottle just gets absolutely stomped. Jesus, no one can tell who he is after that stomp, but he's going to buy back. He has it at least. And we'll be able to throw his body back into the mix here as this Ember once again gets off the BKB in time, so we'll be able to keep on surviving. Cammy just trying to bring down the Pangolier. Pangolier might actually be in some trouble. The BKB, the blink across from Cammy, just trying to get the kill, and will kill off the Pango. So it is a mid for a mid. Cloud, meanwhile, just fighting up into the CK, holding his ground pretty damn well, but now the BKB ends, the stuns come out, the damage comes in, and they will kill him off. It's another big kill. Buys back, but with no shapeshift, cannot really commit much to this fight. It is now all up to Cammy, who has to commit, but blinks away as the Ancients just being blasted. The blinding lights doing what they can to delay the game. UALEIKUM, They're backing out, but not entirely. They're still on the high ground. They're still asking for high fives. They're still hanging out together. When is it time to commit to the end? Ortega onto the TA. TA in some trouble, backing herself out. She could be in some trouble here as the stomp does come through. No BKB available, but 4 stars are there. They need to keep her alive by any means necessary. Meanwhile, the Ancient is getting very, very low indeed. They kill off Cloud, and the Ancient will fall. And game number 1, it does go to UALEIKUMNIHAO.
And quite a clean game. Like, for the team that had a disastrous Tour 3